Lastly, the Dallas Cowboys. I mean, they finally beat a team with a winning record, but
they almost lost.
Yeah, and
Geno gave it away. Geno balled though. He was balling. I'll give him that. But crucial parts of the game, you can't turn the ball over.
Yeah.
And that thing was going down to the wire. Which I ain't gonna lie, I was happy the Cowboys won.
Yeah.
Because I just wanted to see them beat somebody that was decent.
Somewhat, yeah.
They might say they had the Seahawks got a winning record. I don't really consider 6-5 a winning record. They just close to not losing. I'm just saying.
I don't even know what to say.
Like what?
Yeah, and it's like the way the Seahawks season is going, it's kind of like they make you think that they're gonna win some games, and then when it comes down to the wire, they just do some dumb stuff that makes them lose the game. But kudos to Dallas, because this is probably one of them games in the past they'd probably find a way to lose.
Yeah, they would.
And they were trying to find ways to lose this one.
The reason why is because they would have had, think about it, Dak threw the ball 41 times. They would have had that man throw the ball 61 times if it was last year. Because think about it, they ran the ball 34 times, which is 12 more times. 12 more runs than the Seahawks did.
Yeah.
So they're definitely trying to key on trying to have a balanced offense. They're trying to put the ownership more in Dak's hands, but they're definitely utilizing the run a lot more.
Yeah, they're trying to get this Dak Prescott for MVP campaign going. That's what they're trying to do.
But I ain't gonna lie, dude, C.J. Lamb.
C.D. Lamb?
Yeah, my bad, C.D. Lamb. That boy nice. Yeah. He was doing some things out there. And then definitely when they put him in the running back position sometimes, the running back role, I said that kind of fast. I don't know if y'all caught it. But, yeah, he was doing some things. He was the reason why they won, actually.
Yeah, definitely. But good for them. They got a big one coming up against Philly, though.
Ooh, I didn't even see the graphic.
Yeah,
Star Wars. Space. Like Star Trek.
Yo, speaking of that, who do you think should be MVP?
I can't do it the other here.
Who do you think should be MVP? Because the whole MVP convo is either Dak, Purdy, it's a quarterback thing. They got Dak, Purdy, Lamar. Who else? I think they got Mahomes in there. That was a convo. But I'm thinking like Christian McCaffrey and Tyreek Hill need to be in that conversation, especially the way this season. The way they're going, Tyreek Hill might have 2,000 yards receiving. And then Christian McCaffrey, I think he leads the league in total touchdowns with 17. And he's already over 1,000 yards.
But they say if Tyreek Hill has over 200 yards passing, how many yards Tua got to have?
Yeah.
So it's just, I get it. Because he does a lot of things after the catch. So, that's just tough, man. You shouldn't just, I want to say, kind of confine it to quarterbacks usually.
Legit.
But that's how the league is because they have the most usage out of any player on the roster, so they all have the ball in their hands all the time.
Turned it into it's just a quarterback award now, which is kind of crazy, but because I think the last non-quarterback to win it was Adrian Peterson. Yeah.
I mean, think about it. In our reality, back in the day, the NFL was what? Running back, wide receiver, and linebacker. And maybe one or two linemen league.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they're trying to take the brute jock, artistry out of it. They're trying to make it more finesse. So I feel like that might be why they try to key more on the quarterbacks because, you can't touch the quarterback rarely. He's polished.
They're trying to make all the major awards go to quarterbacks. Sometimes you got to look at it as like,
And it's crazy because a lot of quarterbacks, well, not nowadays because you got Ron Brown quarterbacks, but like they're usually the most non-athletic person out there.
Yeah.
Like behind the kicker. Yeah. Like the kicker be more athletic than the quarterback.
Yeah. Well, I will say that some quarterbacks were pretty athletic because they were like some quarterbacks play baseball and stuff like that, and, like multi-sport.
I'm talking about football-wise.
Yeah. No, but some of them were like they were like 3-sport stars at one point before.
I'll be honest, that baseball stuff is like, wow, all right. Whatever you're doing back there, man, you better be careful. Put it on mute. Well, those sounds popping up, but that baseball, I get it. Baseball is cool, but it's just too slow for me. I just feel like there's not enough sweat. There's not enough, it's just not fast. it just doesn't. I want to say, what's the word? Challenge the body enough for me. Because you know, being a hoop, we run to the point that we feel like our heart's about to pop out our chest, throwing up in barrels and stuff. And then we still got to keep playing.
Most of the athletes in baseball in the outfield or shortstop.
All right.
Yeah. Most they put the athletes in.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? It's like.
Well, I will say this about baseball. If you go to the right game, you will be entertained. Like on any level. If you go to the right game, the problem is it's hard to find the right game. That's the only problem.
Yeah, and they got a lot of games.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the sport has to match up with the game. So I applaud them trying to speed it up, but you have to bring more excitement to the games. And who cares about the traditionalists want the game to be as boring? They who not liking bat flips. I don't care. You flip off the pitcher after you hit a home run. Give me something exciting. That's all I need. Some excitement to keep me engaged.
I told you these kids, they always in their feelings about these lists. Some of them don't even be knowing.
All right, that's another thing, man.
Anyways, before we get, let me just throw into this segment.